Key cards! I hate key cards! Whatever happened to good old bolts and padlocks? That's what I want to know!
You're some kind of alien fungus. I don't think you get to be nostalgic about dumb things. Hi there. This is Cole, and I'm here with more Hexcrank Live. Continuing and possibly finishing Penumbra Black Plague. Things got kind of weird last time we got into the shelter. We learned about the Archaic, the secret society, the group that is investigating extraterrestrial materials and organisms and such. While building a shelter in Greenland, they unleashed a virus that they call the Turngaait, and that caused everything to go very poorly. As always, I'm playing as Phillip, looking for his dad, who was the chief linguist for the Archaic in Greenland. And last time, I was standing right outside the door to the library. I think that's all the preamble. Let's go. Okay. So the library had some biometric locks. I needed the head of an upper caste person to get past the iris scanner, and I also needed the hand to get past the palm print scanner, or fingerprint scanner, whatever. So now I can get out of this machine room and head to the library. Okay, I need to turn off the gas before I lock it. Let's see if that helps. Alright, when last I came through here, there was at least one infected who was coming after me. You're new.
Oh, who's your poor monkey friend? Is he all right? He looks a little under the weather. If I were you, I'd envy him. If I were me, I'd envy him as well. How do you commit suicide when you got no heart to stop, no hands to wield the chainsaw?
Okay. Need to go to the library. That's number 4. Yeah, so just kind of like true north. One moment, gonna refresh the chat.
How peculiar. I could have sworn we remembered there being a door here before. How queer! What's in that direction? Oh, silly old me. I haven't got any hands to point with, have I?
Oh no. He's making me not see doors. Oh, he's taken away a lot of the doors.
No, not that way. You sure you know where we're going? Didn't we pass the door just back there? You see? You silly Billy. It was here all along. Would you like Uncle Clarence to take the steering wheel for a while? You should see your face. This is actually gonna be fun. Perhaps I won't get you killed after all.
Okay. I picked up some baggage on the way, but finally I was close to my goal. I was sure answers lay behind that door. They were answers I should have set out to find when I received my father's letter in 2000. Why did I wait a whole year to come here? Oh, this is different.
Hey, I can read this. Guess your old buddy Clarence comes through for you again, eh, monkey? Do you want to know what it says? Do ya? Do ya? I'll bet you do. I say, can you feel a draft? You don't take the hint, do you? Why don't you set that investigative brain of yours to on for a change? How about a good read?
Sorry about that, I was fixing the stream.
For all the crappy, cliche films you got bundled up in here, you sure don't recognize a classic mechanic when you see one.
Okay, so he was telling me... about... Why don't we go for a read? And he mentioned a draft, so there must be something behind one of these bookshelves.
Oh my God! He's dead! Quick, if he hasn't started to smell, give him the kiss of life.
Oh, that's his dad. Okay, Turngaait virus sentience conclusions. Since leaving the last bastion of humanity in this place behind, it has become clear that my faith was well placed. My conclusions were correct, and it is only that which has brought me this far. It has taken me some time to make my way through the infected area of the shelter, and with the observations I have made, my prior discovery seems all the more obvious and vital. The infected humans communicate with one another. Similar, if simpler, communication is observed in infected creatures of all species. At times, the infected seem to coordinate without clear line of sight, telepathy. Despite a catatonic appearance, the infected are quite capable of high-level brain functions. Their problem-solving abilities at times seem to far outstrip those of a healthy human being. When separated, the creatures lose this intelligence, indicating some form of communal or central intelligence. Conclusion: the intelligence displayed is of such a level that we can only assume the communal mind is also rational. It is this conclusion that has formed the backbone of my recent endeavors. Though the infected may wander around like mindless, for want of a better word, zombies, they are no more stupid than a worker bee. Automatons, yes, but far from stupid. In short, I believe this central intelligence might somehow be communicated with, bargained with. Communication, however, is most likely impossible once infected, unless there was a way to subdue the infection for long enough to contact the hive. There must be a way to find peace. Today I communed with the Turngaait mind. I was correct. It is intelligent beyond our wildest imagination. It told me everything I needed to know. You could not imagine it. I cannot accept it. God forgive us.
Oh, diddums! Daddy popped his clogs. Bull bleeding who? Get on with it, will ya?
I barely even thought about my father's death. I guess I wasn't expecting to find him any other way. I was determined to complete his work, find an answer to the infection, and then contact the hive. Okay, so we're into an excavation part. So, how do they want me to get up there? Now, the ladder seems... Boom shakalaka. Oh. No dice. Okay. What's back here? Is there like a release mechanism? Oh, it's a lever, okay. Now what? I have to be very careful.
Holy hell! I mean, good. Yeah, more monkeys for the incinerator. Shut up.
Oh! Well, that's a quick way down at the very least. What's a good way past this? Okay, watch this all topple on me. Well, I got a bonus pickup. It's not really that useful to me, but... Oh, that's what they wanted me to do. Ledge over here.
It really is quite amazing. You monkeys and your problem solving. How do you manage it with such small, singular brains? Isn't it terribly quiet, not hearing the thoughts of every one of your brothers?
Okay, somebody's video chatting me.
You came! I guess I didn't really expect you to bother. My lab partner's such a pessimist. Was such a pessimist. It kind of rubbed off on me. He tried to make it through to me not too long ago. I guess he's a bit late for the party. You'll have to make a quick detour over the surface next, but be careful. If the cold doesn't kill you, well, let's just say I didn't pick the safest of locales for my last-ditch survival attempt. Okay, good news. Good news. Oh yeah, I think I've got a cure.
Lead with that.
Well, it's not really what you'd call a cure, but it should be enough to help you. I don't think I'm infected. I was careful, but I guess if you come rescue me and I'm looking at you like you're a roast chicken, I got it wrong. Sorry, that probably wasn't funny, was it? No, I suppose not. Well, I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, cures, rescues, saving the world, also cliché, also ridiculous. Do you really think you're doing the right thing? Your morality is just a lasting stain left behind by religion.
Okay. Hi, Tooth and Nail Show. Yeah, Clarence's voice is definitely a choice. A cure. I had my doubts by then, but I didn't have much choice. I resolved to find Amabel and put things right. Okay, so I'm taking damage out here.
I'm not actually cold, you understand? I'm just trying to make you feel better. Very inefficient thing, your brain. Gives off lots of heat.
Okay, I know how to deal with a frozen thing. Okay, it might be time to go back inside and... Oh, wait. Uh-oh.
Now, if I were you, which arguably I am, I'd be asking myself in a gormless sort of voice, did that bridge really collapse, or is my good friend Clarence just playing an hilarious joke? The answer, monkey man, is that I don't even know myself. One way to find out. Please, don't get us killed.
Huh. So the good news is I've got enough painkillers to make this to make the cold not really a factor. No, no. So... this is complicated. No, no. Okay, I'm not screwed just yet. Okay, always trying to take the hard way.
garish wallpaper. He wanted to die and we wouldn't let him. You know, he's kind of humming up the place, if you know what I mean. Weird smell. Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go give you a memory of him a good kicking.
Oh, come on. Don't take red from me. So, Tooth and Nail Show asked me, after having done the WAF episode on Overture, what do I think of Black Plague and how it fits into the overall frictional body of work? Sorry, I'm... needs to be closer to the door. Alright, so it's not... I can't just set up a chain reaction that way. There we are. I don't think I like this. Well, what's it in then? I don't think I like it as much as Overture. I think it is a good move generally to move away from combat. I think the puzzles are worse in this. Yeah, there's just something about the puzzle design here that's not really doing it for me. And also Overture has red, and red is really, really hard to beat. I think there's some real cool stuff going on with what Clarence can do with my perception. And like that weird Dark World section when I first got infected, or when the infection first manifested.
He's plastered all over your mind like
that
a garish
cool,
wallpaper. But... he wanted to die and we wouldn't let him. You know, he's kind of humming up the place, if you know what I mean. Weird smell. Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go give you a memory of him a good kicking.
Do I think this is terrible? No, I'm having a good time. I just, this doesn't feel as special as Overture. For any number of kind of subtle reasons.
Okay, so, on the to-do list, find this damsel in distress, kill the bad guys, cure infection, save the world. Chances of success? Nil. Chances of survival? Well, you've got old Clarence on board. That should speak for itself. Chances of you buttering things up royally? Almost certain.
Okay, let's see what's going on in this research room.
You know, you turning up here is probably the second best thing to happen to me since I've been down here. I'm reserving first place for when we get out. So, I'm not big-headed enough to think you came all the way here just to rescue me. I wasn't lying, though. I think I've worked out how to disinfect you. But you probably saw this coming. It's not quite as simple as all that. I had to engage the failsafe on the research rooms to seal myself in here, and that means we need a key card to get me out. One of the personnel, one of the infected ones, tried to get in with a card, but I don't know where it went. Look, I need you, and, well, If you do get me out, I'll give you the biggest hug of your life.
Christ! Go here, go there, fetch this, rub me a bath. Typical broad, atypical circumstances. You think fate has anything to do with this? Fate is merely the war cry of those too scared to think for themselves.
Says somebody who thinks as part of a collective. Okay, so I need the key card, which is on some infected dude. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is a very large area. Yeah, I'm happy they moved away from physics puzzles too. There's a certain amount of novelty in it. It's just sloppy. But yeah, this game does remind me of Soma quite a bit, honestly. Okay, how do I get through there? It's a rusted shot. Can I saw through it? Why do I come to the conclusion that I need to, I'm gonna need to use that bottle of nitrogen somehow? I mean, is it liquid nitrogen? I mean, is that enough? when I first played Soma, I thought that it was just okay. The mind trapped inside of a non-human body thing. For some reason, that conceit didn't really work for me, and then the game actively, I felt like, made it harder for me to care about it by having the character just not understand the way it worked, to the point where it had to be explained over and over again, up to the very last, the very, very last moment of the game, right? That was a bummer. However, upon replaying it and playing it on the stream, the kind of the difficult nature and weird ethical things that it sets up with some of the choices you make throughout the game, those worked for me on second glance in a way that I didn't expect them to.
The Archaic would never ask that employees work longer than the recommended 8-hour shift, but understands that enthusiasm for their work and dedication to the team may often motivate them to do so. Thank you for not letting us down.
Dicks. Okay, let's see just how hellacious these kennels are. Is this where the infected dogs came from? Okay, where are those noises coming from?
Dark, isn't it? Echo! 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 Kinda empty. Now this is what it's like to be me, buried deep within the cavernous expanse you call a mind. You see, this is what puts me in such a bad mood. We spend all this time messing about with door codes, levers, human appendages, and it turns out at the blink of an eye, I can just block it all out. Whoosh! Gone. Just you and me on some kind of messed up holiday. You think I can conjure up some margaritas? No? Shall we get the hell out of here, then? Well, it's hardly better, but it is more interesting. Just...
Something is crawling inside the walls. I don't think it'd be wise to go in there yet. I thought I dealt with the worms, or at least one of them. Are they keeping kids in here? Oh, jeez. Good one, Clarence. So this is confirmation that the warped dog enemies from the first game were indeed infected by whatever the Turngaait is. Efficiency assessment, etc. February 2000. My assessment of Frisk begins today. I've taken up station as his personal assistant, and my report will run for 6 months. Since taking over control of the facility from Bren Stafferson in 1980, Frisk has turned up precious few results, and I intend to discover why. March 5th. Having observed Frisk for 2 weeks, it seems my earlier assumptions may have been quite incorrect. He displays passion, efficiency, and above all, commitment to the cause. These qualities are ably demonstrated by his recent discovery of what is being called the Turngaait tomb at the primary excavation. He has, of course, called for a full-scale investigation. April 28th. A small-scale epidemic has resulted from the opening of the tomb. This will be a perfect opportunity to fully observe Frisk's ability to deal with high-pressure scenarios. May 24th. The epidemic has developed beyond all control. There have been many casualties, and it is hard not to highlight Wilbur as the primary cause. June 13th. So this is well after things go really bad. Frisk has lost all control. While a number of survivors have fled and others have holed themselves up in the mess hall, Frisk has chosen to lock himself away in the kennels with the few remaining dogs for protection. I have no choice but to follow him in order to complete my report. September. I've lost sense of time, but Frisk seems to almost be enjoying himself. He's become very close to the canines. Every day he leaves the compound to forage for food in the main base, which he then feeds to the animals, despite a number of them being infected. October. Frisk has developed some strange symptoms. He's becoming sensitive to light. The slightest light scares him away. He's also displaying almost animalistic tendencies. He's been digging out some of the walls and hiding behind them. Further, I suspect he may be sneaking out of the facility at night, possibly even into the mines. Some of the dogs have turned up dead. Entry 8. I've been observing Frisk for some time now, and I believe I can conclude my report. Frisk displays outstanding efficiency, though I am now forced to call his judgment into doubt. You sure? Despite plenty of rations remaining, I believe he may have begun eating the canines. Entry 9. When I woke this morning, there was a corpse lying on the floor beside me. I broke out the flashlight, fearful Frisk may have been savaged and taken his own life. As I did so, I could not help but see, at the corner of my vision, Frisk fleeing back into the shadows. The dead man was Dr. Roberts, a scientist I was sure had escaped into the mines at the first sign of the epidemic. He had bite marks on his side, and looked to have been dragged in some way. In addition, his tongue was missing. Oh, I will continue to observe Frisk while taking additional security precautions. So Frisk was the one who ventured out into the mine. He was the one who grabbed Spider-Man. The spider tongue dude, self-amputee spider dude. You always like to see things get closed up. Wait, what got me? Okay, he's sensitive to light. Okay, I might need to try something. It might be just like dealing with the spiders. So those are Frisk's holes. They were made for him by him. Hey there, Zach. Also, hi, Jack, Zach, and Jack. These are the only two holes that I noticed, so maybe if I cover these up... Okay, let's try this. Okay.
Whoa! Bleeding corpses! You lot must be programmed to just search out danger and throw yourselves head first at it. I'm starting to become seriously desensitized here.
Okay, so this must be like a roaming safe zone. This is really cool. That is awesome. Okay, this must be the guy who was sent to monitor Frisk.
Key cards! I hate key cards! Whatever happened to good old bolts and padlocks? That's what I want to know!
There's some kind of alien fungus. I don't think you get to be nostalgic about dumb things. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Okay, let's leave Frisk to his business.
So, wanna let her rot a few more hours, make her really appreciate this daring rescue attempt? Or shall we go let her out now? Make the most of her while she's vulnerable? Huh? Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Fucking gross, dude.
Something isn't right. Noise. Nothing.
Not get a sense for how this floor is laid out.
Shelter Research Station is encountering technical difficulties. Please have your personal cyanide capsule at the ready. So yeah, by using the save points, which are Turngaait artifacts, you're giving over more and more of your mind to them. Uh-oh.
Oh, looky here. More perilous, death-defying action, courtesy of the skinny English professor. Rambo, you are not. Try running towards him, screaming for a change. Good work, buddy. Give yourself a slap on the back with a crowbar, why don't you? Oh, one thing, before you get too overwhelmed with glee. I know murder can be a lot of fun, but, didn't you quite like that broad? Hey, I think that's a piece of her skull in your shoe. Wait, don't tell me you really thought... I thought you knew I was pulling your leg. Oh, my best laid plans and all that. This is just terrible. You silly Billy. Come on, monkey. Take a joke.
Huh. Well, that sucks. I mean, it's cool from a game point of view. Yeah, Clarence, you're terrible. Again, the Turngaait took my only friend here.
Why, oh why, are they always holding a key? Or a note? Or a swipe card? Why is it never, I don't know, a cheese sandwich? I'm starving.
Well, oh, I'm gonna find her quarters now, aren't I? Find out what a find out what a good person she was. Well, how great could she be if she was down here working on this stuff? There we go. I've rationalized my decision. Fetus? Doesn't look human. Well, I've got her key now. Oh, right, she had my cure too, didn't she? Fuck. That's a good subversion. Hi there, Knob9. This is one of the games in the Penumbra series.
Boring. Where's the games on this thing?
Shmup.exe. Okay. If you're reading this, I guess you won't have to put up with me anymore. I know you will have tried your best, so I suppose thanks for giving me that at least. I thought I'd knock something up to help you just in case I wasn't around to do it myself. Sorry, it's a bit formal, force of habit, I guess. Abstract. The purpose of this procedure is to formulate a cure that will stabilize the infection in the host and, if possible, reject it entirely. Experiments have shown that injections covering as much as 50% of brain tissue can be reversed at an 80% success rate. In rare cases, the mixture will destroy both host and infection. The luxury of having no choice. So I need a mixer. Yeah, built from a substance analyzer. I need these chemicals: acetone, chlorine, sulfur, iodine, nitrogen, bromine. Fairly important. Without this, it'd just be a big old rat poison. Okay, the most important addition is Substance 65. I've only had access to 12 and 67, which are proven to work with varying degrees of success. 65 has similar, though exaggerated, properties to 67, and was discovered just before the infection, so it should still be quarantined within the chemical labs. Method. All chemicals should be combined within the ZX3 V2 and stored according to the listed order. At default settings, the storing will be automatic and chemicals can be poured into the machine in any order. Substance is to be inserted into container slot. It is vital that the chemicals are mixed in the following order: chlorine, acetone, iodine, bromine, nitrogen, and finally sulfur. Cabins. Note that due to an error in manufacturing, the lower button row got reversed numbering, making the rightmost start at 4 and then increasing to the left. Huh, weird. Okay, the predicted effects. Well, first, all chemicals and equipment should be in the examination room. The predicted effects, since the viral aspect of the host's mind is likely to be a weakened or inflicted portion of the original host identity, the final state of the host is unclear. I guess I'll never give up on the fairy tale ending. It's also likely that some remnant of the viral capabilities may remain: telepathy, memory, perhaps even the ability to communicate with the central nervous system.
This broad, you kill her off. And she's still getting a lot of piss and wind from beyond the grave. That's about as likely to work as aromatherapy is to cure cancer.
Chance of survival 78%. Error recalculating 0.78%. Oh, and they were doing experiments on humans. Neat. Of visitor throughput. Catering is offline. No, my crudite. Oh, plumbing's 100%. I still have no words for what Clarence did, for what I did. I held my anger tight to my chest and used it. I used it to keep going. I intended to use it to cure myself of Clarence forever.
You know you'd be awfully lonely without me, don't you? We're really not that bad together. Why don't we just call it quits, huh? If you stop trying to destroy me, I'll give you a shiny penny.
Okay, I want to find the chemical room. Okay, that's the way back out. So I need to wait to get past the infected there. Oh, fuck.
Oh, damn! There's a gas leak. Guess we won't be getting through today. Let's come back another lifetime, eh? Monkey?
Okay, what was it telling me to do? Need to find something. There's a remotely launched door in the chemical laboratory. Yeah, and they think that there's... They think that that the gas leak is stopping. Oh wait, they're good pipes. Okay, where's my rock? Okay.
Take a right turn. Monkey, they're everywhere. Don't go on. Turn around. You'll get us killed. Switch. Guard. They see us. Quick, there's a switch back there. Be careful.
Where's the switch? What switch are you talking about? Okay. They know how to operate the security systems of the shelter?
Look, just wait a minute. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot. You don't have to go through with this. We can be friends. I don't want to die, monkey.
Oh, wait, what? Fuck.
Wait. Wait. Be careful. Something's wrong.
Okay, I'm looking for substance
Deck
65.
workers are inefficient workers. Always wear safety goggles when handling hazardous materials. And be sure to store your personal cyanide capsule well away from archaic issue aspirin.
Oh, damn, I grabbed the minion. Fuck! Oh no! Hey there.
I could learn to live with this. It might not be so bad. We'd be like roommates. We could take it in turns to drive. Just think about what you're doing.
Termination in 2 minutes.
Okay, so I've got the alien substance. They're taking me so the virus can grow. They're imprisoning me bit by bit. Ah, fuck. Oh, duh. I was just in too much of a hurry.
Termination in 1 minute.
With the substance in tow, I was close to ridding myself of this disease. Once that was done, I hoped I'd be able to make contact with the Turngaait mind, as had my father. I had to know what it was. I had to know what it was that they told him to make him give up like that. I had to put an end to this.
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking you've got a way to destroy me. Want to know what I'm thinking? I'm taking you with me.
Okay, I need to go back to the examination room. Oh, man.
Viruses can spread quickly. Avoid all unnecessary bodily fluid exchange.
You're so romantic, voice in the sky. This is bad. I don't know how to get to the exam room. Is Clarence alerting that infected to my presence? Oh, that's what's going on.
Viruses can spread quickly. Avoid all unnecessary bodily fluid exchange.
He's fucking with the doors. Okay. Yeah, that's... He was messing with my ability to perceive doors.
So, here we are, end of the line. No gold watch, no thanks for the laughs, Clarence. Nothing. Just a potion and a big fat screw you. Good times.
Okay, I've already looked in this, but the thing says everything I need should be in this area. Oh wait, so the Turngaait got out. No, that was in 1999. That was before they did the excavation. Paintings that seem a bit out of place. Hotel art! Ha ha ha! Okay, mixing up more chemicals. Hopefully this one doesn't explode when someone breathes on it.
You know, all these drugs, there's bound to be a big old needle at the end of this. That'd be enough to put any man off. No shame in that. You don't want to catch anything. One virus is enough for anybody.
Ugh. The body is hooked up and they're doing experiments. Okay, insufficient compounds present. I need to go looking for more chemicals. And they're probably going to be real wily about where they hide them. Okay, that's 5. Maybe 5 is enough? How many did it say? Six. Is that what it said? finding the last of a thing. That chair's bolted to the ground. Okay, I'm pretty sure this room is clear. It's like I'm doing an Easter egg hunt. Come on. I'm so close to the end, I can feel it. I assume there's no shame in looking up where these things are. Is there? Okay, I'm gonna pull open a fac. Sorry, guys. Okay, I found some screenshots on Steam, so I'm just gonna go through these in. There we go. Dumb. Oh, dumb, dumb, dumb.
You'll never do it. You don't have the balls. Go on, I dare you. You're some coward, four-limbed freak. You barely evolved out of the swamp. You haven't got it in you.
So please input the compound mixture order.
You see? I knew you wouldn't do it. That puts me in the steering wheel now. Ha-ho, Silver!
Okay, there is something about the input. Note that due to an error during manufacturing, the lower button row got reversed numbering, making the rightmost start at 4 and then increasing to the left. Okay, chlorine, acetone, iodine, bromine, nitrogen, and finally sulfur. Let me write this down real quick. Six, 5, 2, 1, 4, 6, 5, 3. Okay. So 2, 1, 4, 6, 5. I think I'm rid of them. I assume I didn't.
What a pretty body! Mine! Mine! Mine!
Oh no. Did he jump? Oh god, Clarence jumped. Oh no. Oh, fuck.
Ugly! You are so ugly! Yeah! I cannot die while you live! Yes! You are so ugly! Yeah! You are so ugly!
Oh no! Oh no!
Soon there will be only me! I see you!
Oh no! The Turngaait are turning on Clarence.
At the end, this one was more human than he would have believed. Mankind, for his actions, I am sorry. For his next misconduct, I am sorry. Do not hate me.
Oh, they sent me to Zen.
Do not be alarmed. This place is in your mind, mankind. If you know yourself, you have nothing to fear. I, on the other hand, stand to lose everything.
One came before mankind. Howard. He was not strong. Mankind as a whole is stronger even than I. But alone mankind is weak. Nonetheless, I do not underestimate you, mankind. I submit to you. However, I must, against my own desire, tempt your anger further. Mankind is not united as I am. Such a seething mass of individuals. Little wonder you all pull in different directions. All of me pulls in one direction. And for that reason alone have I bested those that disturbed me. I would test your reactions, mankind. I would test which direction you pull. And then you shall have your answers. And, if need be, your revenge. I would not tempt mankind's wrath in destroying you. I am more charitable than that.
Okay, so this is some kind of test, it says.
Hey, through here! Pass me that pipe, man. I can get us out. Come on, we haven't got much time. Okay, stay there. I'll be back. I owe you, friend. Good luck.
Is it testing my morality?
Working together is the only way. I act as one, though I am many. Thank you, mankind.
Chicken Ricky's says that other prisoner sounded like Owen Wilson. Wow, you gave me that iron rod. Wow. Okay, well, the Turngaait tried to kill me. Okay, they will try to kill me. Wait, after a few more hours of nowhere to go, I start to feel weak. I died there with nowhere to go.
Mankind is vicious. This I realize. Why do you try to prove it so? Death is a necessary part of life, but not all deaths are necessary. End mankind.
Oh, it's bringing me in. Even further, it's bringing me in. Ugh, a Zelda puzzle? Come on.
Though I am one, my number is infinite. Through this, I see the needs of the many outweigh the life of just one.
Okay, maybe I don't need to trigger his death at all. Huh. What?
Though I am one, my number is infinite. Through this, I see the needs of the many outweigh the life of just one.
Okay, so even triggering that guy's death is too much. Yeah, shit. At least now I know what this does. Okay, that locks it temporarily. This is a real dumb way for this game to end, with like little Zelda puzzles that are tied to weird morality play things. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, actually.
My number is infinite. Through this, I see the needs of the many outweigh the life of just one.
Okay, I know I can do this. I just need to move a little bit more quickly, I think. I'm in a different place. Oh, the person who died up there was me. And yet in some way I am that other man now. There is no distinction between myself and that other person. Okay, that's kind of cool.
I am relieved, mankind. In a being such as you, selfishness would be catastrophic. You have shown that you can be higher than your station. And for this reason, I shall reveal to you that which I revealed to Howard. I came here to this place many millions of years ago, before mankind was even upright. As eons came and went, mankind appeared around me and found names for me. Demon, Spirit, Turngaait. We existed in harmony for much time. I lying dormant within what you refer to as the infected, and they benefiting from my knowledge and protection. But mankind changed, and I fled. So much power in mankind, so many questions, and yet without the intelligence to answer them. Mankind grows and tries to form a whole, a community. Somehow, it becomes more dangerous, more angry, and with no direction for this anger, besides itself and its world. And then I was discovered. Mankind created this place to find me and silence me. They tore open my resting place and set about destroying me and I, with no form of defense, was forced to attack. I am not the barbarian. I am not the invader. You are.
Nah, you were pretty aggressive about infecting people.
But you, mankind, you are different. You have proved this, and now I ask for your mercy. Do not allow me to be destroyed by your kin, which they would surely do. They followed the Inuit here, and you followed them. There will be more. Will you send word? Will you destroy all trace of this place, so that no mankind will ever discover me again? Will you do this for me?
There are things I need of you. Yeah, it's the letters from the opening and the interstitials. Yeah, they're shutting me down. The walls are going away. I promised the Hive that I would contact someone I could trust, that I would have them destroy all evidence of this place, just as my father had promised himself. I, however, will not make the same mistakes my father made. You now understand the truth of the events that have led me here and the immeasurable importance of my words. Armed with this knowledge, you must have the strength to do that which I could not. The Turngaait was quite correct. We humans are a dangerous, headless herd, but intelligent individuals. The members of this facility sought to reveal and control the Turngaait, but the Turngaait turned to me for salvation. The Hive ran its test on me, and I jumped through its hoops like the monkey it took me for. But I am no monkey. The Turngaait was right. I am entirely unlike it. I had more in common with Clarence. I promised I would send this email to you. I promised I would ask that you keep all humans from this place, for the sake of the Turngaait, and for the human race. I lied. If we are lucky, then by the time you read this, I will be dead. If fate frowns, we all perish. The Northwestern Mine is located at reference. Kill them. Kill them all. Badass. Aaron says, I hope these typos are intentional. There were typos throughout the game. I think that it's just a matter of poor localization, maybe, possibly. Well, that is Penumbra Black Plague. I'll be back next weekend with Penumbra Requiem. And then, I don't know, I'll do something else. Yeah, I don't know that I like that as much as the first one. There's some stuff to recommend it. I like everything about Clarence except for his voice. Yeah. We'll see where it goes. I'm very curious. Very curious to see what happens in Requiem. I have not played that, so it will be entirely new to me. Well, if you're watching here on Twitch, please consider following or subscribing if you have Amazon Prime. You can also go to patreon.com/hexcrank. Check that out to support these streams and my retrospectives. And go to hexcrank.com and read my newest retrospective about the old PC dungeon crawler. Don't go alone. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Take care, everyone. Have a good night and a wonderful rest of your weekend. Be safe.